Imagine this: a computer scans your blood test, your medical history, your family genes, and within seconds, it detects a disease you didn't even know was coming. A disease that, without an eye, might have gone unnoticed for years, until it was too late. Some people believe artificial intelligence will replace doctors. Others fear it will dehumanize healthcare. But here's the real story: AI is not replacing medical science. It's redefining it. And the results? Nothing short of revolutionary. Let's take a deep dive into how AI is innovating, integrating, and impacting the future of medicine, right here, right now. One of the most exciting areas where AI is transforming healthcare is in diagnostics. AI-powered systems can now read medical images, like X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans, with incredible accuracy. In some cases, they're performing even better than human radiologists. Take Google Health's AI model for breast cancer screening. 2020 study published in Nature showed that this AI not only reduced false positives, but also missed fewer cases than expert radiologists. That's groundbreaking, because earlier diagnosis means higher survival rates. Another example is XDR, the first AI system approved by the FDA to detect diabetic retinopathy. It doesn't need a specialist to interpret the results. The system analyzes retina images and instantly provides a diagnosis. In underdeveloped regions with limited specialists, this is literally saving sight. AI is also making strides in rare disease detection. Tools like face-to-gene use facial analysis to help identify rare genetic disorders, especially in children, by analyzing facial features and linking them to known genetic conditions. Something that would take even skilled specialists hours or weeks can now be done in minutes. AI is not just about detecting illness, it's about customizing care. We're moving away from a one-size-fits-all model to precision medicine, and AI is the engine behind this shift. First, AI can analyze huge datasets of patients' medical records, genetic profiles, and treatment histories to find patterns. With this, doctors can offer personalized treatment plans that are much more effective. For example, IBM Watson for Oncology suggests cancer treatment options based on patient data and evidence-based literature. In trials, Watson matched or exceeded the recommendations of multidisciplinary cancer boards. Secondly, AI is helping in medication development and repurposing. During the early days of COVID-19, AI tools like Benvalenti helped identify baricitinib, a rheumatoid arthritis drug, as a potential treatment for severe COVID-19 inflammation. This wouldn't have happened so quickly without AI's ability to sift through massive volumes of data and make connections. Another powerful example is Tempus, a tech company using AI to personalize cancer care. By comparing patient DNA, RNA, and tumor data with an enormous database, doctors can choose the most effective treatment based on what's worked for similar cases. It's smart medicine. Literally. One of the biggest bottlenecks in medicine is drug discovery. It's slow, expensive, and often ends in failure. But AI is flipping the script here, too. Traditionally, it takes over 10 years and billions of dollars to bring a single drug to market. AI platforms can compress that timeline by predicting how new molecules will behave in the body before they ever hit a test tube. One notable example is in silico medicine. In 2020, their AI-designed drug for pulmonary fibrosis moved from idea to preclinical testing in under 18 months, a process that usually takes years. AI is also being used in clinical trial design. Rather than blindly recruiting volunteers, AI helps identify ideal trial candidates based on genetics, health history, and behavior. This not only saves money, but can dramatically increase success rates. Pfizer and Novartis are already leveraging this to streamline their R&D pipelines. Academic researchers are also embracing AI. A study published in Cell in 2020 introduced penicillin, an antibiotic discovered by MIT using deep learning. This drug could kill strains of bacteria that are resistant to all known antibiotics, a medical breakthrough that could save millions of lives. AI is no longer trapped in hospitals or labs. It's on your wrist, in your phone, and even in your bathroom scale. The integration of AI with wearable technology is empowering people to manage their health in real time. Smartwatches like the Apple Watch or Fitbit use AI algorithms to track heart rate, oxygen levels, sleep quality, and even detect signs of atrial fibrillation. In 2021, the Apple Heart Study, in collaboration with Stanford Medicine, demonstrated that Apple Watches could accurately identify irregular heart rhythms, potentially preventing strokes before they happen. Remote patient monitoring systems powered by AI are transforming chronic disease management. Tools like Biopharmacy and Current Health analyze data from wearables and send real-time alerts to clinicians if something seems off, whether it's a drop in oxygen levels or rising blood pressure. That's proactive care, not reactive care. And for mental health, AI-based platforms like Wobot use cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, techniques to offer daily mental health support via chatbots. While not a replacement for therapists, they're making support more accessible, especially in underserved areas. With all these advancements, it's natural to ask, where do humans fit into this AI-driven world? The answer is not either, or, it's together. AI can analyze data, detect trends, and optimize decisions, but it can't empathize, connect, or understand human nuance. That's where doctors, nurses, and caregivers come in. The future of medicine lies in human-AI collaboration, not competition. Still, we must navigate the ethical landscape carefully. Data privacy is a major concern. Medical AI systems learn from patient data, so ensuring that data is secure and anonymized is critical. The GDPR in Europe and HIPAA in the US are working to keep this balance, but it's an ongoing challenge. Bias is another issue. If the data fed into AI systems is biased, the results will be too. For instance, early facial recognition tools performed poorly on people with darker skin tones. In healthcare, that kind of bias could lead to dangerous misdiagnosis or overlooked conditions. The solution: inclusive, diverse data sets, and constant human oversight. Lastly, there's the question of transparency. Many AI systems function as black boxes. They give a result without explaining how they got there. In medicine, where lives are at stake, explainability matters. That's why more researchers are focusing on developing interpretable AI that clinicians can trust and understand. As we stand at the intersection of technology and medicine, one thing is clear: AI isn't here to take over, it's here to lift us higher. It's innovating how we diagnose, integrating into our daily lives, and impacting how we understand, prevent, and treat disease. But this future will only be as good as the people who shape it. People like you, who stay informed, ask questions, and demand ethical, accessible healthcare for everyone. If you found this video informative and inspiring, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps our channel grow. Subscribe to Healthosphere 360 for more deep dives into how science and tech are changing health. And in the comments, let us know what excites or concerns you most about AI in healthcare. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay healthy, stay curious.